You open your eyes. The room is still half dark. The air feels cold against your skin. Your body wants to curl back into the warmth of the blanket. And right there, in that single moment, a quiet battle begins. Not outside. Inside. This isn't about the alarm clock. This isn't about Monday or Friday or the weather outside your window. This is about the voice in your head. The one that whispers, just 5 more minutes. You're tired. Nothing will change today anyway. That voice? It's not your friend. It's the enemy of the life you're trying to build. Most people lose this battle before their feet even touch the floor. They hit snooze. They reach for their phone. They let the world pour into their mind before they've even decided who they want to be today. But not you. Not anymore. Because here's what nobody tells you. Your entire day is shaped in the first 10 minutes after you wake up. Win that moment, and you've already won half the battle. Let me show you something. Right now, somewhere in the world, there's someone who woke up in pain. Maybe they cried themselves to sleep last night. Maybe they're drowning in debt, heartbreak, or shame. But they still got up. They made their bed, even though their hands were shaking. They drank water, even though their eyes were still wet. They moved their body, even though every muscle screamed to stay still. Why? Because they understand something profound. You don't wait to feel strong. You act strong first, and the feeling follows. Strength isn't born in comfort. It's born in the 6 a.m. silence when no one's watching. It's born when you drag yourself to the mirror and look into your own tired eyes and say, I see you. I know you're scared, but we are not quitting today. That conversation with yourself, that's where everything changes. Think about this. You spend your whole life searching for someone to believe in you. A parent, a partner, a mentor, a friend. But the person you really need to hear from is you. When you can stand in front of the mirror, look at your own reflection, and say, I'm proud of you for showing up again, that's when you stop being a victim of your circumstances. That's when you become the author of your life. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This won't feel magical at first. It might feel awkward, even fake. But do it anyway. Because the version of you that you're becoming doesn't care how you feel right now. That version only cares about what you do. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you finished something you said you would do? Not something big. Just something small. One promise you made to yourself and kept. If you can't remember, that's okay. That ends today. From now on, every morning, you write down 3 things. Not 10. Not a long list of dreams that overwhelm you. Just 3 actions. Clear. Specific. Doable. I will walk for 20 minutes. I will speak 5 English sentences out loud. I will read 1 page from a book that challenges me. That's it. And then, before your head hits the pillow tonight, you check them off. One by one. Because every time you do what you said you'd do, you're building something no one can take from you. Self-trust. And self-trust is the foundation of every dream you've ever had. But here's where most people mess up. They wake up and immediately plug into the world. Notifications. Messages. News. Drama. Everyone else's highlight reel. And within minutes, their mind is no longer their own. You can't build a powerful life if you're letting the world program your thoughts before you've even brushed your teeth. So here's the rule. The first 30 minutes of your morning are yours. No phone. No scroll. No noise. Just you. Your breath. Your thoughts. Your plan. Feed your mind before you feed your mouth. Because if you fill your brain with garbage in the morning, your whole day will taste like garbage. But if you fill it with purpose, clarity, and strength, everything shifts. You walk differently. You speak differently. You make decisions differently. People will notice something changed about you, but they won't know what. You'll know. It started in the morning. In the silence. In the small choices no one saw. Now let's talk about your body for a second. Most people treat their body like a passenger. Something that just tags along while their mind does all the work. But your body is your partner in this. And it's been waiting for you to remember that. So here's what you do. The moment you wake up, you move. 10 push-ups. 5 squats. A 60-second plank. It doesn't matter if you're sore. It doesn't matter if you're not in shape. You move because movement creates momentum. And momentum is the fuel that carries you through the hard days. There's a phrase Navy SEALs use: earned, not given. They don't wait to feel motivated. They don't wait for inspiration to strike. They do the hard thing first. And that action creates the energy they need for everything else. You're no different. The moment you do something hard in the morning, something your comfort-loving brain didn't want to do, you prove to yourself, I'm not soft. I'm not weak. I'm still in the fight. And that proof compounds, day after day, week after week, until one morning, you wake up and realize you're not the same person anymore. But here's the truth that no one wants to say out loud. This will be uncomfortable. There will be mornings when you don't want to get up, when the bed feels like the only safe place in the world. There will be days when you make your bed, drink your water, do your push-ups, and still feel empty inside. That's okay. You're not doing this to feel good. You're doing this to become someone who doesn't quit when things get hard. Because feelings are temporary. But habits build identity. And identity builds your entire future. So when the voice in your head says, "What's the point? Nothing's changing anyway," you answer back. You say, "Maybe nothing's changing yet. But I am." And that's enough. Let me tell you about someone. She was 27. No job. No confidence. No plan. She spent every morning scrolling through her phone, comparing her life to everyone else's. She cried a lot. In the shower. In her car. In the dark before bed. One day, she made a decision. She didn't have a big revelation. She didn't suddenly find herself. She just said, "I'm going to try something different for 30 days. Just to see." Every morning, she did 5 things. She made her bed. She drank a full glass of water. She wrote down 3 things to do that day. She looked in the mirror and said, "I'm proud of you for trying." She didn't check her phone for the first hour. That's it. No gym membership. No expensive courses. No guru. Just 5 simple actions. And after 30 days, she didn't have a new job yet. She wasn't rich. She wasn't suddenly confident. But something had changed. She started walking with her shoulders back. She started speaking without apologizing for existing. She started believing that maybe, just maybe, she was someone worth fighting for. Today, she runs her own business. She wakes up excited. She helps other people find their way out of the dark. But it all started with one morning. One choice. One small act of self-respect. Your story can start the same way. Not next month. Not when things get easier. Today. Right now, I want you to imagine something. Imagine it's 1 year from today. You wake up in the same bed. In the same room. But everything feels different. You don't dread the day anymore. You don't scroll mindlessly trying to escape your life. You have clarity. You have momentum. You have proof that you're someone who follows through. When people ask, "What changed?" you smile. Because you know the answer. It wasn't one big moment. It was 1,000 small mornings. Mornings when no one was watching. Mornings when you felt weak but acted strong anyway. Mornings when you chose discipline over comfort, clarity over noise, action over distraction. That version of you. It's not a fantasy. It's a decision. And the decision starts the moment you open your eyes tomorrow. Because here's the brutal truth. No one's coming to save you. Not your parents. Not your partner. Not some motivational video or magic pill. The hero you've been waiting for. It's you. It's been you all along. But you've been waiting for permission. Waiting to feel ready. Waiting for the fear to go away. Stop waiting. The fear doesn't go away. You just get stronger than it. The doubt doesn't disappear. You just stop listening to it. The pain doesn't vanish. You just learn to move through it. And it all begins in the morning. In the dark. In the silence. In the moment when no one's watching and nothing feels exciting. That's where legends are born. Not on stage. Not in front of crowds. In the 6 a.m. hour when you choose to be someone different than you were yesterday. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, I want you to remember something. This day is not just another day. It's a gift. A blank page. A second chance. You get to write it. You get to shape it. You get to decide if today is the day everything starts to shift. Don't waste it scrolling. Don't waste it sleeping through your potential. Stand up. Look in the mirror. Speak to yourself like you matter. Because you do. Make your bed like a warrior preparing for battle. Drink water like it's fuel for your dreams. Move your body like it's the engine that will carry you forward. Feed your mind before you feed your mouth. Write down 3 things and finish them like your future depends on it. Because it does. And when the day gets hard, and it will remember this moment. Remember that you started strong. That you showed up. That you chose yourself. That's not weakness. That's power. You don't need to feel like a champion to act like one. You just need to start. So start now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Get up. Move. Speak. Write. Act. Become the version of yourself that you've been dreaming about. Not someday. Today. Because the world doesn't need another person who gave up. The world needs you. Awake. Focused. Unbreakable. Your new life doesn't begin when everything's perfect. It begins the moment you decide you're done being the old you. So decide. Right now. And let this morning be the first chapter of the story you'll be proud to tell.